just a second. I wanted to mention the PowerPoint that we went through this morning will be on the High Tech Kids website in the kickoff session. So I noticed some of you were taking photos and things like that. It will all be up there. It isn't right now, but it will be sometime by midweek, I would say. Following the reveal, so we're going to play the reveal, and then there's going to be some announcements, things like winners of the prizes and things like that, the raffle that we did. So don't stand up and start coming for the field immediately after the video. We're going to watch the video and settle down. I have a couple slides to go through, and then we're going to give the refs a sec to uncover the field, and you'll see what all these lumpy elements are. And then until 12, you can ask questions, look at the field, manipulate the game elements, whatever makes sense. I hope you brought your hip waders, because according to the leak there, it appears that there might be water involved. It may take us a while to hook up the hose and get everything filled, but we'll do our best. Anyway, so, first PowerPlay, here we go.
Participants. I'm alumni of FIRST programs.
FIRST programs.
Gain access to education.
Amazing career discovery opportunities.
Exclusive connections to scholarships.
Really cool employers.
And ultimately, a place in the FIRST community.
And a place in the FIRST community.
And a place in the FIRST community for life.
This is a network of people that you get to grow through your entire career.
Hello and welcome, First Tech Challenge teams. I'm Isaiah Burrell, and I'm happy to be here for the First Tech Challenge 2022-2023 season kickoff and the reveal of PowerPlay, presented by Raytheon Technologies, all part of First Energize, presented by Qualcomm. We're excited to have all 10 of our 2022 Dean's List Award winners hosting our kickoff show today.
Hi First Tech Challenge teams, I'm Diana Omar. I'm so thrilled to be part of the PowerPlay celebration. We have a full show today packed with some kickoff messages from some familiar first faces, our very generous First and First Tech Challenge sponsors, a gracious professionalism message from our past year's Dean's List Award winners, the PowerPlay season reveal, and finally a detailed field walkthrough to help teams get started with their season planning. All of the game materials are now available on our website, so please use the website as your reference during the season. To kick off our fully charged celebration, we have First Chief Executive Officer Chris Moore.
Hello, First Tech Challenge community. Welcome to the 2022 First Energize presented by Qualcomm season. I'm thrilled to be here to help kick off a new season of First Tech Challenge. And I can't wait for you to get your first glimpse of the new game PowerPlay presented by Raytheon Technologies. I hope you leave kickoff feeling charged up for what this season has in store. We wouldn't be here today without the generous support of our sponsors. So I want to extend a special thanks to First Tech Challenge season presenting sponsor, Raytheon Technologies. I also want to thank all the amazing mentors and volunteers who graciously give of their time to help our teams be successful in everything from teamwork, outreach, robot building, and programming. To all FIRST volunteers, I hope you know that you are critical to the success of our events and our programs, and you're the reason why FIRST is such a transformative experience for all of the students who participate. So thank you for your commitment to the mission of FIRST. And finally, I want to wish all the youth team members watching a great season. We can't wait to see how you approach the game this year. And on behalf of all of us at FIRST, good luck, and we'll see you out on the PowerPlay field. Thank you.
We want to take a moment to remind our community that gracious professionalism is an important part of what makes FIRST FIRST, and that it's also at the heart of each and every team practice and get-together, as well as every First Tech Challenge event.
FIRST depends on our community embracing gracious professionalism, making it a priority in the competition season and part of your everyday life. This season, your goal is to be a collaborative teammate, a respected competitor, and a better person, which are all central themes of being a gracious professional.
Next up, we have the one and only Senior Director for First Tech Challenge, Ken Johnston. Ken has been an integral part of the First Tech Challenge team for over 15 years and has steered our program to the success we've reached today. Today, he's here to share some words of wisdom and goals for the upcoming season.
Hi, I'm Ken Johnson, Senior Director of First Tech Challenge, and I'm excited to talk about the new season and this year's game, PowerPlay, presented by Raytheon Technologies. Number one, though, I want to give a huge shout out to everyone in the First Tech Challenge community. These last couple of years have been challenging, and we met those challenges together. Your problem-solving, creativity, and perseverance were examples to the world, and as a result, First Tech Challenge grew 33% last season. We will continue to press the FIRST mission forward with your help. Please spread the word about FIRST and how we are changing the future. We want to make First Tech Challenge available to students around the world. Most of you have seen firsthand the impact we make. Please share your stories to grow our community and help others. Speaking of growing our community, thanks to the generous support of the DECA Foundation, we have increased our rookie grants from $500 to $750 per rookie team this season. These are need-based grants, but we have quite a few of them, so we're able to serve a wide variety of rookie teams. This season, we're expanding the application of TensorFlow. Many teams have been using artificial intelligence or machine learning with TensorFlow using image models created by FIRST to identify game elements. Last year, we held a pilot effort, allowing teams to also create their own image models of team-created scoring elements. This allows teams to train TensorFlow to detect custom elements for gameplay. Students and teams doing this are applying artificial intelligence from start to finish. Not just learning conceptually what AI is, but actually applying it all the way through. Amazing. And something most college students and adults can't do. Pretty good skill to add to your resume or college application. This season, all teams will have this opportunity, so please, check it out. As everyone knows, the global supply chain has been tough over the last couple of years. Electronics have been particularly hit hard, impacting everything from consumer goods to automobiles. It has impacted FIRST as well, but thanks to the hard work by Rev Robotics and our FIRST community, those issues are being managed. We expect to have control hubs in stock in September, and we will prioritize rookie team and rookie class pack orders to help new folks get started. And whether you're new or returning team, check out the FIRST Mentor Network, sponsored by NI, to help your team find and connect with additional FIRST mentors for inspiration, fundraising, and robot building. For a meeting or for the entire season. And finally, we are expanding the First Tech Challenge World Championship footprint in Houston, growing from 160 to 192 teams starting this season. It will still be tough to earn your way there, but we want to ensure every team around the world has the merit-based opportunity to earn a spot. Well, that's it for now. This season, I can't wait to see your teams power up, develop creative solutions, and test the limits. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you, Ken. An enormous shout out to our amazing and dedicated Aaron Fadden, Joe Parotto, Manny Woe, and Kevin Rudd. Thank you for the hundreds of hours you spent creating, refining, and documenting this year's electrifying game. We can't wait to show you all the most important part of our PowerPlay kickoff, the reveal. A special thank you to the very spectacular 2019-2020 Volunteer of the Year winner, Kevin Thorpe, for the beautiful animation, and FIRST's very own Michelle Long for narrating every detail. After the reveal, make sure to stick around for the field walkthrough. And now, the exhilarating reveal of the 2022-2023 First Tech Challenge game, PowerPlay, presented by Raytheon Technologies.
Welcome to the First Tech Challenge 2022-2023 season game. PowerPlay, presented by Raytheon Technologies. A team consists of up to 2 driver operators, a human player, a coach, and a robot. Each match is played with 4 randomly selected teams, 2 per alliance. But each alliance is only allowed 1 human player. Your opponent for one match may be your partner for another. Robots must be built from materials specified in the game manual and fit within an 18-inch sizing tool, but may expand after the match begins. The game element is a 4-inch diameter by 5-inch tall plastic cone. There are 60 cones, 30 red and 30 blue. Teams may also use their custom-designed beacons in gameplay. The game is played on a 12-foot square playing field with a foam tile floor and 1-foot-high walls. Various sized junctions are placed across the field, including 9 ground junctions. In addition, there are 8 low, 4 medium, and 4 high junctions. These junctions are mounted on flexible springs and might not be perfectly vertical. Taped-off substations are centered on both sides. In each corner are taped-off terminals. In the front and back of the field are taped stripes to help robots find cone stacks. There are 4 signals placed on the field. 4 unique navigation images are positioned on the field wall. And outside of the field are the red and blue alliance stations. Before each match, cones are stacked in the substation storage areas and inside the playing fields. Custom beacons are also placed in the substation storage areas. Teams place their robots on the field, touching the wall between the substations and terminals. Each team may preload 1 cone into their robot. The 3-sided signal is then randomized. Each image references a specific parking target during match play. If a team designs their own signal sleeve, it can be used to gain additional points. The fields and players are now ready. The match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. During this period, there are a number of ways for teams to score, using only pre-programmed instructions and sensor inputs. Each cone secured on a junction earns points. 2 points for the ground junction, 3 points for the low junction, 4 points for the medium junction, and 5 points for the high junction. A robot parked in their alliance substation or terminal earns 2 points. If a robot's sensors correctly read the randomized signal, it can park in the corresponding signal zone to earn 10 points. However, parking in the proper signal zone shown by a custom signal sleeve will earn 20 points. Following the autonomous period is the 2-minute driver-controlled period. During this period, human players may introduce new cones into the substations. Each cone that is placed in its matching color terminal earns 1 point. Securing cones in junctions earns the same points as during the autonomous period. 2 points for the ground junction, 3 points for the low, 4 points for medium, and 5 points for the high junction. The last 30 seconds of the driver-controlled period is the end game. Robots may continue scoring cones, but there are also ways to earn bonus points. Alliances earn points for owning a junction. This can be accomplished in 2 ways. An alliance owns the junction if their colored cone is scored on top. This earns an additional 3 points. The junction can also be owned by capping it with a beacon. This earns 10 additional points and prevents the opposing alliance from recapturing that junction. An alliance earns 20 points by completing a circuit. This is done by owning a continuous path of junctions from one terminal to the other. And if a robot is parked in either of their Alliance terminal, it earns 2 points. All cones scored during the autonomous period count again if they remain in place at the end of the match. There are many ways to score in PowerPlay, but there are also rules that if not followed will deduct points from your Alliance. For example, robots may not de-score opposing Alliance cones or beacons. A robot may not block or interfere with an opposing Alliance attempting to score. A robot must be completely outside of a substation in order to score a cone or a beacon. Robots may control or possess only one cone and one beacon at a time. Scoring elements may not be launched, and robots may not deliberately remove game elements from the playing field. This has been a brief summary of this season's game, PowerPlay, presented by Raytheon Technologies. For complete rules, please read both game manuals and check the Q&A form. And always remember the most important rule in First Tech Challenge, gracious professionalism. Good luck, teams, and have a great season.
Forward to interesting robots and also strategy this year. There's some potential for some strategy, so it'll be fun to see. All right, so in a few minutes we're going to let you guys look around the field. There are going to be 2 fields. You can see the one up here with some chairs underneath blankets, and there's another one back there, so don't feel you all have to go to the same field. Give us a few seconds to, don't crowd right around. We need to set them up, so once we do get up, give the refs a chance, some space to pull things up. If you RSVP'd, you should have a yellow wristband. And if you go into the room there, Vicky or somebody will exchange your wristband for a blue or a red cone. Not your choice. If you want a different color, find another team and trade with them. We also have Russ Frankel is still here, so anybody interested, especially the females and female identifying people in the crowd, I definitely recommend you talk to him if you haven't previously. And then raffle prizes. So when you signed in, all teams, whether or not you pre-registered, were entered into a drawing. And there are some prizes, some shirts from Rev, and some Tetrix components of various types. There are 11 winners, and the winners are these teams here. So you will also be able to pick up your prize in the entryway that you got there. And I'll put that slide up again and fit in again. So a couple of last reminders. We want you to make sure you've registered at first, obviously. Again, we really need you to register as soon as you can so that we know the numbers. Check out our league schedule and our qualifier schedule. And the wave openings, again, September 19th for league play, October 7th for qualifier play. If you're registering for a qualifier, typically the later ones fill up first. And there's only 2 qualifiers in January. So if you want to be in one of the January qualifiers, you probably want to be on there right at 3 p.m. on October 7th. To register. Those will probably fill quickly. If you want to assure yourselves that the latest possible qualifier, the league qualifiers, are actually a week after the last regular qualifier. So that gives you the longest season. And then think about presenting a breakout session last year. We had 9 fantastic sessions today. We're always interested in inviting teams that have something to share to talk about it. The topics that are presented are the topics you're interested in talking about. So if you feel like there's something you would like to learn that wasn't presented, next year that can be your team talking about whatever that was. All right, finally, another shout out to our sponsors, Collins Aerospace Stratasys, Boston Scientific, Seagate Ecolab, TE Connectivity, and of course, the University of Minnesota College of Engineering who helped with this event specifically. One more round of applause for them. That's it. So we're going to hand it over to the Q&A with our head referees. We've got Adam, Jim, Laura, and Adam Miller. And Yeah, there'll be field here, field there. Feel free to pick up your thing. And I'm going to be around. Feel free to bend my ear if you'd like to chat about FTC or have any questions. Thank you. Good luck this evening.
Yeah.